which we thought it was such a cool little feature of the bus and we wanted to keep it. It actually saves a lot of water and it's very low in pressure. And we do have a cat lounging area here. He said, you know, I bet you wouldn't do something like that. And I almost feel like, oh, you're trying to challenge me here. So I said, go ahead and let's find one and we'll get it.
I did my job and then we end up being happy with it. Hi, my name is Matias.
My name is Carola.
And I'm Agustina, and this is our 1990 Bluebird bus conversion. Come check it out. Welcome to our kitchen. What we love about this space is all of the areas that we have here to cook. We made sure that when we were designing this area, we had plenty of counter space to cook and entertain. One thing that I also love about it is that we have a lot of lighting here. When we started renovating the bus, we wanted to keep as many of our original bus windows as possible, and we just love the light and the views that we get when we're cooking. So for our appliances, we have a mini fridge under the counter. It can fit groceries, I would say, for about 3 to 4 days, so it's good enough for us. For our cooktop, we actually have 5 burners, more than enough for the family. We also have a 29-gallon propane tank under the bus that keeps this thing going 100%. And we also have a pretty big sink here that we not only use for washing our dishes, of course, but we also use it for storage whenever we're on the road to house our plants or put any items that might fall down the road. We have an 80-gallon water tank, which will probably last about 3 to 4 days. Right now, we're actually hooked up, so we're not needing the water tank, but it's always nice to have it in the event that we're out on the road. So we have tons of storage here. We have a lot of drawers. We also have some of these little shelves that I incorporated here, which I love. We have our tea, sugar, and some other herbs here as well. And we also have these little wooden storage here that I absolutely love. They're like tiny drawers, but it does help me to put my tea away. And we have some other storage here that we use for our cups and our mugs. Just next to the kitchen, we have our dinette area. It's pretty small, but this is where we have our coffee. Sometimes we dine here, sometimes we dine outside. We also have a lot of storage under each of the seats on this side and the other side. And this table also folds down to make a day bed. This table was painted by me. We actually made the table itself as well. We purchased wood, cut it to size. We stained it and also hand painted it. We really enjoy this table and I think it came out great. So for the build, we honestly never kept the receipts. I know we said we would in the beginning, but you go to Home Depot so many times and Lowe's and everywhere that you lose track, and we just never kept them. But we could have an idea. The cost of the bus, we actually paid the bus very cheap. We got a great deal.
We pay around like
$3,000 for the bus by itself, and then we brought it back, and then I would say conversion with materials and everything, like 15 to 20.
Keep adding things all the time, going to hardware stores and getting more stuff, and you end up spending more than you think, but I think it's worth it.
So on the opposite side of the kitchen, we have our living room area. We have our couch here. This is actually a pull-out couch. It turns into a full bed, which is awesome for guests. This couch is great because we really do use it. We find ourselves doing movie nights here, just kind of using it to lounge throughout the day, and also our pets use it quite a lot. It's very, very comfy. It's actually made out of a recycled memory foam bed. And yeah, absolutely love it. It's been great and it's very comfortable. And this is our driver area where we have our TV that we mounted up here, which we use a lot. And we do have a cat lounging area here. This is actually the engine right under here. And we covered it up and we have some pillows in there, and our cats love this area to lounge and sleep. So this is our dashboard area, which we actually cover completely in wood. We remove all of the plastic, original paneling that was there. And we use the same kind of wood accents that we have throughout the bus to tie the whole space together. And we like how it turned out. We have a shoe cubby on the other side as well. And this area has been repurposed and it works really well for us. So right here we have the original actually door frame that came with the bus, which is metal. And we love keeping this here because we actually use it for magnets. To my left, we also have the original glove compartment of the bus, which we thought it was such a cool little feature of the bus and we wanted to keep it. And we use that for storage as well. So this is our hallway, and I wanted to show you guys this mirror. This is actually pretty interesting. This is the original rear view bus mirror that we got from the front of the bus when we were renovating. I didn't want to get rid of it. I feel like I could do something with it. So we painted it, added a few accents here and put it here on this area, and I think it makes the area look a lot bigger. We also use it to get ready, and we love it. Welcome to our tiny bathroom. So again, very tiny, but I think it has everything that we need. We have a wall-mounted sink, very small, but I think it's good for just brushing your teeth and doing your makeup and just kind of basic necessities. We made these cabinet as well and stained it, and we have storage under here. I have some small storage area as well here where we keep our toothbrushes and toothpaste, as well as our facial creams. We have a toilet that's our separate toilet. This is actually a composting toilet. It's not your average nature head where you have to actually remove the urine, which is not something that I was looking forward to. So we actually invested in this toilet. It has a diverter, and the pee goes straight to the gray water tank. So we don't have to do any cleanup. We absolutely love it. It's been a great investment. And then this is our shower. So our shower is pretty big, actually. I think it's the biggest part of the bathroom, if you think about it. We have an 80-gallon freshwater tank. We have a 60 gray water tank. So we absolutely love our rainwater shower head. It actually saves a lot of water and it's very low in pressure, but we don't have to worry about that right now because we are hooked up. We absolutely love it.
We decided to start looking into a bus when I was tired of my work situation. So one day we were watching some YouTube videos and we came across some schoolies. And we decided to look into it, and you agree with it, right?
Well, he showed me a video, and he's like, oh, look what they did. This is a bus conversion. And keep in mind, this was back in the day when this wasn't that popular. And so we started looking into it. He said, I bet you wouldn't do something like that. And I almost felt like, oh, you're trying to challenge me here. So I said, go ahead and let's find one and we'll get it.
Life is short, right? So I tried to convince her that way, that life is short, that let's do this. Come on, don't be afraid. We're going to move into it's going to be better for us. I mean, it's going to bring us like a good future for us. We're going to save money. We're going to do this and that. And then she agreed with it. I mean,
it took a while, but
I did my job, and then we end up being happy with it, and we're good and we're happy here, right?
Oh, yes, we are. So this is our master bedroom. We actually have a queen size bed here, and this is the same size of bed that we had at the house. So this is great because we were able to keep our bed. This bed has some storage underneath as well. We do have our water tank under there. The fresh water tank is under the bed. And we also have our dog bed down there as well. So it's actually working out great for us. We also have cabins up there, and we have a window AC unit that we actually placed on that side. And we just cut a hole open, and we made a frame, and we actually have the AC unit there, which is great for summer. We have here a storage area where we keep my makeup stuff, hair stuff, and also for my clothes. Another really cool feature of this bus that we really wanted to keep was this side door. This is actually a handicap door that the bus came with. This door is great. We can open it up, let the air in, and it's just been awesome. So I wanted to talk about this wood trimming that we have over here. This actually runs all across the bus. We wanted to incorporate as much wood accents, and I think it ties the whole room together, and it goes very well with gold and orange accents that we have throughout the bus. So these are the bunks. The top bunk is where our teenage daughter sleeps, so we're not going to show too much of that. But we do have a bunk under here, and this is great for guests. We absolutely love it. These are twin size beds, memory foam mattresses, so they're super comfy, and they also have a window right next to them, so we get a lot of light as well. So right here we have a max air fan. That's great. It actually sucks out the air, and it can be used as a fan. So it works really good because we have the bathroom right behind us. So this is very good for air circulation. And to the other side of the bunks, we have our closet. It's pretty spacious. We can fit a lot of stuff here. So for the closet, we actually went with this design that we wanted to create, and we all made it by hand. Started with a flat surface, and then we added these beams to kind of give it a symmetric effect, and we really like how it came out. It's still unfinished. We're probably going to stain these or paint it down the road, but so far we like it, how it came out, and it's great. if you get the bus and you think about what you're going to be doing, it's overwhelming. Like you're going to think about, oh, I don't know how to do plumbing. I don't know how to do electrical. I don't know how to do solar. But you go step by step. Try not to overthink
Baby
it.
steps.
Baby steps. Start with the easy. The first step is making the decision and buying the bus. Once you have the bus, it's there. It's not going anywhere. You can take time. I feel like if I'm able to do this, I can do anything else. Like I feel like I'm not scared of taking any risk anymore. And even if it doesn't work out, I'm okay with it because it's the experience, right? The message here is like, don't overthink it. Like what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. If you want to make it happen and you have your...
Things are going to do.
It's going to work out.
Naturally, you know?
Exactly. It's going to work out. So to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, it is Branca Bus, BRANCA BUS at Instagram and TikTok. If you want to follow us around, we'd love to have you join us for the ride.